Look for is authenticity. Is the story truly captivating? Is it a page turner? Is the director a visionary? Does he have a vision for the script? Is he someone that I could see myself working with for weeks or months on end? And is this project going to be a challenge for us? Are we going to be going that extra mile that we haven't had to go to before? I think with A Monkey's Paw, we found what I always look for to make ourselves better as a production team, which is a true, authentic challenge.
I get a kick out of hearing what people pull from my writing and that interplay afterward of like response, change, adapt, respond, and up until the point to where this thing starts getting built. It's going to be something really special. And horror is the perfect genre for all of this, because no matter how freaky or how grisly or grueling or insurmountable those odds are on the screen, the characters have to deal with that. And in turn, that is as close as you are going to get to that insurmountability.
All of our previous projects have been done with no funding, have been completely out of pocket, or because we've had to pull every favor we possibly could. But despite that, we're still incredibly proud of what we've made so far. That got me thinking, what could we actually do with a budget? And there's so many possibilities. We could rent the perfect location that the script demands. We can hire crew, new crew that we haven't worked with before, and more importantly, pay people that have been dedicated with our film crew since day one. We can rent out gear, get props that would enhance the scene and get the true vision of what me, Devin, and David Rubio have wanted. And this fundraiser is that challenge. It's that new thing that's going to help us grow as filmmakers. And like we've done with every challenge so far, we're going to give it the
Welcome back, everybody, to High Flyer Radio number 28. And yes, we are in the starting soon screen. I don't know why. I forgot to put the other one on. And of course, it wouldn't be an episode without the guy that we have on top kicking Jabril in the face.
Oh yeah,
Yeah. I got to tell Alex to help us out with that and fix that.
You gotta minimize it.
Yeah, we got to fix that. How's everybody doing today? As always, the Nerds, you're going to hear the host of the show alongside my wonderful co-host, Jabril. What's going on, Jabril?
doing good, man. Doing good.
Kill Brill, Stone Cold Brill Austin?
Yes, sir. You know, all the above. Let's get it.
That's right. The Brill Day, for sure.
Oh, bro.
Well, it's good also going out to everybody in here, but we've got ourselves a special guest today. He decided to come on. And he said, hold on. After what happened this week, I got to come on and talk. I said,
I gotta talk. I gotta shoot on this one, buddy.
Hey, sometimes you work yourself into the shoot, right?
Is it a work when you work a work into a shoot? As our favorite racist wrestler Hulk Hogan once said.
Yeah. Ayden, what's good, bro? You've decided to come on High Flyer Radio with us and talk.
Man, you already know why I came on. I came on.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You already know why I came on. What's good, guys? I hope everyone's doing good. Hope we're ready to talk about Kenny Omega being in the Impact Zone this week.
Oh my God! Wait, you're telling me Mark Calloway isn't coming to the Impact Zone?
Tell me Mark Calloway isn't going to appear in the Impact Zone? Look at the size of that ham hock.
Hey man, what's it called? Kenny Omega shows up this next week on Impact, and Scott Steiner shows up on AEW the following.
Oh,
guaranteed, bro. Guaranteed.
Oh my
Scott
God,
Steiner, bro. Lord,
Big Bad Booty Daddy on
Oh
AEW.
my
Big
God.
Bad, bro.
Yeah, you love to, Tony Khan just knows booking, man. What did he say? Like last week or whatever, he was like the shifts, like the dynamic shift or whatever in wrestling is changing.
I don't.
He was basically just like, Vince, I got your address.
Oh God, man! But if you guys don't understand what we're talking about, this is High Flyer Radio. This is our premier wrestling show on the Nerdcore Podcast Network, the best damn wrestling show on the internet. And we're here to talk some wrestling. We're gonna talk all about what's been going on during the week, but especially, sorry if it's spoilers for y'all, but the huge win by Kenny Omega on Wednesday as he became the new AEW World Champion. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You got a new champ.
It's done. It's over,
Finally.
bro. Somebody finally took it off Moxley.
Finally, man. Like I thought that I would never have to say that, but I'm glad someone took it off of Moxley. Like,
Yeah.
and if anybody, my boy Kenny Omega, man, I'm hyped for this. I'm ready.
I'm gonna just keep this like right over
Yeah,
there.
just get
right there. I'm just gonna leave it there.
Man, dude, I'm happy because first of all, it's about damn time, right? You know,
Yep.
it's called Moxley has held on to this belt for so long, dude, and you
It's been
know
almost a year.
when we first won it, we were like, all right, sick. You know, what's gonna happen? And then nothing happened. We kept getting the same stuff kind of over and over, and things got a little redundant. And I mean, we expected what we expected from what's it called? A world championship reign during a pandemic, right? And,
Yeah.
And I think that's what we've talked about before, Ayden. I think that's what fucked it up the most.
Yeah. I was obviously one of those people where, at Revolution this past year, isn't it crazy to think that like Jon Moxley won the belt this year? Like it happened this year in February. Like that's when he got the belt. It was a Revolution in February. That was like the last big. That was like the last big like hurrah before like this pandemic came around. But I was totally all for Moxley winning that belt. Like the storyline with him versus Jericho in the Inner Circle was like so well done, especially because like his debut 2 years ago now, I guess, with Double or Nothing, the hype off of him leaving WWE, signing a new contract with AEW, they built him up so well. And it's so unfortunate that this global pandemic hit. I mean, for multiple reasons, but just within the context of AEW and their storytelling, it really screwed Moxley's momentum because he thrived off of that live crowd. And once the live crowd left, so did my interest for Moxley. So it was about time that someone else got the belt. I really thought MJF was the one to do it, but obviously they've got other plans with him right now with this Inner Circle storyline. So I'm just so happy that the belt is on someone that I think can bring bring a new hype to AEW, as well as bring something new to the belt. I think that's something all three now of our AEW World Heavyweight Champions are bringing something different to the belt. And I'm looking forward to seeing what Kenny, now they're actually calling him Kenny the Cleaner Omega, which I'm happy about. So we're looking forward to seeing what's going on with all that.
Yeah. So, I mean, also just Kenny has been quite possibly one of the most talented people in that roster.
Yeah.
I mean, talking from someone who loved him in NJPW and saw all the work that he did in NJPW. And I know that Dwayne is like, what's it called? Wait, no, Dwayne talking about Kenny, or was he talking about Okada?
Both. He's talking about both.
I disagree. I love a lot of what Kenny does, man. I love a lot of the matches that Kenny is in because Kenny kind of brings it, man. He brings it with with not just the physicality, but also the storytelling in that ring. And I think that he is definitely the one to be holding that belt now. I think that nobody else but him is going to be is the one to hold that belt. Like you said, I thought that it was going to be MJF. I was like, okay, they're finally going to do it. They're going to put on MJF and they're going to give it to him. No, that's not how it went down. And I said, all right, well, let's see who else is going to be. And then we were like, Eddie Kingston. We're like, fuck no, they're not going to give it to Eddie Kingston.
No
way. But when Kenny wins that number one contendership, I'm like, okay, now we're talking. This looks like it's going to be something.
You and I predicted that bracket through and through. We were like, it's going to be Hangman and Kenny to the end, and Kenny's going to take it. And I've been saying, I was like, it's fucking time for Kenny to get that strap, baby.
Yeah. Do you feel though like it's a bit of do you think people are like justified in thinking like, oh, hold on, the elite have the belts, like all of the elite, like just
that's how I was seeing it.
Yeah. The Bucks have the championships.
Yeah.
He has the what's it called, the world title. And of course Cody doesn't have the TNT title anymore, but like mostly all the elite guys, some of the main ones seem to have the title. So I understand where people come from when they're like, dude, come on, like you're booking yourself. But to me, if you look at that roster, who else was ready for that? No one else seems to be ready to get that belt right now.
Yep, I agree.
Yeah. I got thoughts. I'll wait on it because I don't want to jump too much ahead into like future stories that we're going to be talking about on the show. So I'll wait a second on my thoughts on that.
Yeah, Jabril, what do you think? What did you think about Kenny? I did not get to watch the match, but I did see the result, and I watch clips on YouTube. But as you know, I do not have cable.
I feel that I ain't gonna say how I watched it, but anyway, yeah, the match was actually pretty good, pretty stiff match. I love the way it ended. I know some people might not like how it ended, but I thought that was probably one of the best ways for it to end, being that it wasn't a clean win. But if this is the storyline that we're going with Kenny, I want him to embrace the hell out of it. Like this dude, I want him to be heel Kenny. And from what I've seen, even like in New Japan, heel Kenny is one of the dopest Kennys there is. Like I love his heel work so much, man. So
damn it, Jerry. Damn it, Jerry.
So yeah, I'm all for it, and I agree with you, bro. Like when MGF came up and he had a shot at the title, I was actually really excited because that was something I didn't.
It sounds like Jabril. Oh, there he goes.
Oh, there we go. There we go. Broke up for a sec. Broke up for a sec. You said MJF?
Yeah.
No, that's where we left her. You were like,
okay,
MJF,
my bad.
And then it was like, boop.
Oh, dang, my fault. Yeah, I was saying when
MJF is messing with us, bro. He's like,
actually put the title on him. He did it again?
It did it again. He's coming for you, bro. He said, if you can't afford my cameos, don't talk about me on your show.
He's like, nah, you ain't talking about me. Not on here. You ain't sent me not one invoice.
Not one.
My bad. What is that? Hold on, let me see.
Don't worry, you got it. Just try to say it. If it
All right, I'm gonna take. I ain't gonna mention MGF this time. MJF. He who shall not be named had a title opportunity, and I thought they would potentially put the belt on him, and I was hyped for that because he's also one of my favorite heels in AEW right now. But I saw that they didn't, and then like you said, when soon as Kenny was announced to be in the tournament, I was like, all right, it's Kenny, it's his time. Who else in that bracket would make sense, in my opinion? Nobody else made sense. And so once he got the title, I was happy. If he didn't get the title on Wednesday, bro, I told you we was gonna rant that night, and I was already prepared, had all my shit set up and ready if he were to win that night. If Jon Moxley would have walked away with the AEW championship, bro, I would have been upset. Can you hear me?
Recording that night.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Shit, bro. I was ready. I was like just sitting there, like whole setup ready. But man, I'm just glad he had the title.
I think the only way this is how I went into this week. There was only 2 results that I would have been okay with. Leading up to a heel Kenny Omega storyline, that's number 1, which is what I'm pretty sure that we're getting now because they're fully embracing the cleaner. Based off the finish of the match with Don Callis and the whole Impact storyline, which we were watching. What was the Full Gear? Whenever we were watching Full Gear, we were like, "What's Don Callis doing on commentary for AEW?" Which was really interesting. I'm glad that they're thinking so far ahead with their booking, which impresses me because we see with certain prominent companies that's not at all a figure unless your name is Roman Reigns. I'm really glad that we got that. But the other one that I would have been okay with was if Jon Moxley had won, but they pushed him as a heel, where he's like, because him and Kenny have had that match that they had at Full Gear last year was great.
Yeah.
And I would have, they had been setting up their feud for a while. So if it came down to it where John's getting so frustrated where it looks like he's going to lose this time and had decided to embrace the heel and go for a couple low blows or something like that, I would have been okay with it if it turned into one of those, you guys used to cheer me on, now you're booing me, like, I won this belt for you. I told you guys I won this belt for you. Now it's for me. I deserve it. Like, and flipped kind of the shift that we've seen with the love for Jon Moxley, where I obviously see a lot of people who still are big Mox fans, but a lot of us have gotten to the point where it's like, okay, we're pretty tired of seeing this dude hold the belt each week. He's not really doing anything new. Like, he really hasn't brought anything to this title reign that I haven't seen before 100 times over. So if they had maybe gone in that direction and decided to keep the belt on him for a little bit longer, I would have been okay with it. But I really wanted to see heel Kenny, and I'm glad that we got that.
Yeah. So now, I mean, one of the big things that we have to talk about is the fact that how you won the match, and probably one of the biggest things that we need to talk about is what is on the horizon.
And then they tell them bring it back. Sorry.
That AEW is getting in bed.
Describe it
with the devils themselves, but and we're not talking about Vince McMahon. We're talking about Dixie Carter and the crew over at TNA. So, Ayden, you want to go ahead and take this one by a swing?
I mean, I can't believe it. What is AEW doing here in the Impact Zone? I can't believe it. What is AEW doing here in the Impact Zone? What is going on? Like, listen, man, I am pretty sure you and I are both on opposites, but this really intrigues me because this isn't like obviously it's a work, but this isn't like a work, like a shoot work where it's like whenever we had the invasion angle with WCW, obviously it wasn't a real invasion because WWF at the time had full on bought WCW. So it was all WWF products. There was no real, invasion angle. Here we have 2 legitimate separate companies that are coming together to work on something. And I'm going to talk about this a little bit later on, where it's like I've got different expectations for AEW than I do WWE currently, because they're so new and we're seeing so many different approaches to situations that we think that we've got it all planned out in our head how things are booked, and we have no idea how things are booked. So I'm really intrigued by what's going on, as long as it's specifically Don Callis and Tony Khan who are working together on this, because Don Callis has worked with Kenny Omega on a lot of his big matches since he's joined AEW and even prior to AEW. So as long as we get to see this, this pairing of, I'm really enjoying this pairing between Don and Kenny right now, but I'm really intrigued to see what is the point of this Impact versus AEW. And now that we're specifically bringing in wrestlers who are known for being in TNA at the time, a little man named the Stinger. I'm wanting to know what type of storylines are we going to be getting out of this. Like, I'm really intrigued. On top of the fact that what's her name, Tiger Rosa. Like, we've got all these people who are kind of up in the air as far as contracts go that we know AEW's been wanting to get their hands on. So it intrigues me. It really intrigues me.
Just announced yesterday, it looks like the Cleaner will be making an appearance on Impact this week.
What?
Yep.
Yes.
He's coming to Impact. He's going to Impact, man. Next week is gonna be wild. Next week is gonna be wild because what's it called? So I mean, we're gonna be talking about the next biggest thing, right? But Kenny's going to Impact to talk, and then Sting is gonna be talking on AEW this week.
Yeah. But it's not just like Kenny Omega left AEW. It was Impact tweeted, just breaking, AEW World Champion Kenny Omega will be on Impact. Like what is? Why is Iron Man in my Batman movie?
Right?
What's happening? It's wild.
It's weird, man. But you know what, dude? I mean, like, I don't want to judge stuff before I watch it, right? Because I don't know what's gonna go down, and I don't know how it is. But like,
I just feel like there's
a lot of people are rightfully justified in their what's the word I'm trying to say?
Like criticism?
Not criticisms, but being apprehensive when it comes to freaking Impact.
Right.
This is Impact once again. But look, I wanted to remind you all. There we go. Breaking, we can officially confirm that AEW World Champion Kenny Omega X will appear on Impact this Tuesday on 8/7 Central on Access TV. Impact on Access. Yep. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting.
Do we want to take a look at what the comments under this are saying? Do we even want to take a look at what the comments of this are saying?
Too bad, a one-time appearance and 5-minute pre-tape. I wish the minor leagues could have live shows like WWE. Impact didn't need AEW. We shall see. What the fuck is Access TV? AEW promoting. I have no clue who he is, but it sounds interesting.
Bro, how do you watch Impact, but you have no idea who Kenny Omega is? What type of backwards shit is this?
This is weird, but this is gonna be odd. I mean, look, first of all, I really hope this doesn't become the GFW versus Impact that happened back in the. I know you all do not want memories of that. That was terrible. Terrible. Jeff Jarrett, man. You really did that. And then I remember being pretty hyped for that. And then once everything started happening, you're like, oh, God. Okay, good. Quickly, unify these titles, bro. Let's get this out of here. But I'm interested, to say the least, but I'm interested with some apprehension when it comes to Impact. Jabril, what do you think?
Understandable. Personally, man, this is dope. This is like I don't know if you ever seen the original Spider-Man, like the cartoon, and they brought in like Captain America. Well, that's kind of like not the same, but when they were crossing over shows and like from 90s, back in the day, when they were everybody was crossovering, bro. It was amazing, good ass times. Like, I've never expected to see this, bro. I don't even know what to say. Like, when you said it, I didn't believe you. I was like, nah, that's not what happens here, bro.
Man,
For
cap
real.
it. I'm waiting to get my new Kenny Omega figure where it has like the Impact logo on it as well. Wild.
What was that title that he had? That gold title. I forgot the name of it.
The AAA champion.
I think that was it. Yeah.
Is he still holding? Nah, I think John Moxley has it now.
Wait, really?
I think Moxley has it because he did say in a promo leading up to this Kenny one, he's like, I'm holding 2 titles on different continents, you know. But yeah, man, this is really just exciting to me because it's something fresh. Like one of the biggest, you know, it's such a shame that the invasion angle was such like it wasn't as big of a success as it could have been. This I feel like is like a new way to do something like that. But you know, I find it really intriguing. Like you know, their next pay-per-view is Revolution. And what a better way, you know, there's no better title than Revolution with something like this going on where, you know, maybe we're seeing champion versus champion. Maybe this is their Survivor Series. I don't know. Maybe every year Revolution becomes, you know, take Impact versus AEW. I don't know. I'm really intrigued by this.
It reminds me of when ROH and NJPW had their War of the Worlds.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, when ROH and NJPW would go against each other, those were some good pay-per-views, guys. You guys want to go watch some good wrestling? Those War of the Worlds were always great to me.
Bro, if we get the Good Brothers versus the Young Bucks, oh man.
Oh, you already know that team plan, bro. That's
for sure.
Bro,
I already seen
literally just got goosebumps on my arms. I was like,
bro.
Yeah,
this is a great move for TNA too, man. Because or Impact. I know I don't really watch, but this is gonna bring a lot of viewers over to them.
Who's Impact? I know TNA. Is Vince? I hope Vince Russo's
that's all I know.
I hope Vince Russo's booking all the matches.
what I am excited for, though, for sure, is if there's matches that could possibly happen from this, Diona Purazzo, the Knockouts champion from Impact, going up against Rio. Ooh, bro. Diona is wild. She's great in the ring. It sucks that WWE never used her for what she was good for, but like I'm pretty excited about that too. But I just remembered Rich Swann is
forgot about Rich Swann. Yeah, that's right. He's an Impact. I completely forgot, bro.
He's a world champion.
He is? Oh, snap.
Yes,
okay.
Sir.
I see you doing great things over there.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
WWE just couldn't do. But that's, that's not here or there.
It's not here or there.
Do you guys think we're going to get EC3 back in Impact? I know there was like a little, because he got let go from WWE.
Yeah.
Yeah, they gave him the boot.
Yeah, they gave him and I have no idea why, because that dude has so much talent.
Right. And they did him so dirty when they freaking took him to the main roster. All he did was like, I think he was in like some funny segment with R-Truth or something.
Yeah, they put him on the main roster and then they put him into the 24/7 title shit. And I was like, what are you doing?
Yeah. Dude, wait, Keith Slater is in TNA? What the hell?
Wait,
I love how we're saying it's 2020 and we're still calling Impact TNA.
Yeah, Impact. What's it called? He's in Impact?
Yeah, he's in the Impact Zone? Man. I mean,
Impact Zone?
Another thing about this that gets me really excited is the fact that, like, obviously the 90s was the 90s and the early 2000s, which sadly I wasn't alive for, but, due to technology, I can go back and relive those things. But that's when wrestling was at its peak, and it was in the pop culture. Your mom knew who Stone Cold was. Everyone knew all these people. They may not have watched it every week, but everyone was aware of wrestling. I'm starting to see each week, and I don't know if it's maybe because my Twitter algorithms, because I know sometimes it shows me the things that I'm more interested in. But I've got friends who are sending me, what's Impact? Why is Impact trending on Twitter? Like, when the fuck was the last time you saw Impact trending on Twitter? Like, people are talking about wrestling again. People are talking about Sting coming back. They're talking about AEW versus Impact. They're talking about Kenny Omega. They're talking about Roman Reigns in a positive light. Like, this is wild, the things that we're seeing in 2020 as far as wrestling goes.
Yeah. And of course, the next big thing that we need to discuss is the debut of a certain man they call Sting in AEW. If that was to me, I think that was the biggest one, but we have to get to the Kenny, because Kenny's important. But Yo, yeah. Apparently, Sting has signed a multi-year deal, and it seems that it will be a full-time gig.
Stinger in AEW, bro.
The Stinger has made it to AEW, and
Give me that shirt.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, I gotta give me that shirt now that we're talking about it.
Yeah, I gotta give me that shirt. I am very apprehensive as well. Where can we go with this? Is the question I'm going to ask, because in the year 2020, in the year of our Lord, do we need to be seeing Sting in the ring? No.
See, I was trying to avoid that and not think about it. I would just love, his appearance and being in AEW, but that is a good question.
Yeah,
I don't know.
do we need Sting in that ring? Now, for a manager role, for sure, I would love like Ayden was talking about. Like, I think he might be coming in to manage Darby and kind of get him over more. I'm like, I wouldn't mind that, but like, this man isn't signing a multi-year deal to just be ringside.
No,
I don't think so. I mean, you don't sign the Stinger for a multi-year deal just to be ringside.
Yeah.
So I will say that this has me interested, but like I had to tell Ayden, I have to keep the same energy I keep with WWE, man. And it goes for the whole sport of professional wrestling. Like, what the fuck? We need these old guys coming in and wrestling in that ring. The minute I see Sting getting a title opportunity, whether that be TNT or the world title, nope, no thank you. Yeah. My faith in AEW goes starts to go slipping out the window. But I want to hear your thoughts, Ayden.
Yeah, I understand the being apprehensive as far as what are we going to see Sting doing in the ring, because we know that, brother's body is a little fragile these days. I'm anticipating a lot of victory roads, a lot of Stinger splashes and 1, 2, 3s. That's kind of all I think that we're going to get out of this. But I mean, I've kind of been looking, because again, we've seen, AEW doesn't do things the same way that WWE does. So I'm not going to look at it as negatively until I've been proven wrong, because we haven't seen them bring people. I mean, like I've said, we've seen them run storylines where if the storyline is not connecting with their audience, they will pull the storyline.
Yeah,
they're not too proud of themselves to say, we know better than what the fans want. I mean, that whole mess that was going on with the Brandy Rhodes storyline that they had, where she was like doing this weird, like, dark thing, shaving people's head in the ring, like, the fans were not into it. I was at that show in Dallas last year when she came out and Awesome Kong was with her, and no one was feeling it, and the crowd was dead. So no one was really into that, and they weren't afraid to go, all right, we screwed up. Put Brandy back into this thing with the Nightmare Family, and then we're going to keep it moving. And no one no one even thinks about that storyline anymore, because they got rid of it. So even it's different because it's Sting. Sting is such an icon just in pop culture in general. So we'll see what they have planned with him. I think that this is all just a setup to, I think we're going to get the full, we can't do Bullet Club, but I think the Elite, like Jabril was kind of saying earlier, where now they're holding the belts. I think we're going to get a full heel turn with all the Elite members, where Bucks are going heel, Kenny's going heel, Cody's going to go heel. Cody's going to turn his back on Darby and be like, because we all know Cody Rhodes' favorite wrestler of all time was Sting. Yeah. And to bring him back and to have Sting be like, I'm choosing Darby because, obviously there's the similarities between Darby and Sting. I would love to see Cody be like, I can't believe I looked up to you my whole life and you turned your back on me for this guy when I have this bloodline, like I'm supposed to be the next thing in wrestling. I can't believe, like, I would love to see something like that where it's, throwback to NWO, baby, where you got the Stinger and Darby going up against the Elite. Like, that would be pretty dope, man.
Oh, man.
That would be pretty dope.
Seeing both of them come out with their face paint, bro. Oh man, woo, that'd be clean.
Yeah, imagine, Darby. He has like half the Sting face, and then Sting does like half like the Darby face or something. I don't know. Like it'd be pretty dope, man. I don't care, Raul. It's Sting, baby. It's the Stinger. Stinger. Tony Schiavone said it. When's the last time we saw this? 2001, baby. I was in diapers. I'm excited. Let's get it.
What do you think, Jabril?
I couldn't agree more, man. I was just happy to see Sting, bro. Like Ayden was saying, like when it comes to WWE, we know they run their freaking older people into the ground. Like if they can find a way to like put them in a match, regardless of their health, they're gonna find it. They're gonna find some way to do it. If they're in Saudi Arabia, they're gonna put whoever they want in those matches. They don't care how old they are. Bald, one leg, they're getting the match. It doesn't matter.
Apparently, sometimes they want the dead. You're telling me he's died? He's dead? I didn't know he was dead.
What do you mean? Put him in the ring. Put his coffin in the ring. Let's go tombstone on him.
Just bring the medium. You're telling me he's dead?
I don't see AEW doing that. I trust the process they're gonna do with Sting, and I'm just hype. I don't really care where they go, as long as it's like something that Sting really wants to do, and it's like a really cool direction. I'm confident that they're gonna do something great with Sting. Honestly, I was happy to see him. I didn't see that coming. That's why I was screaming, bro. I put it in a Discord as soon as I could because I didn't see Sting coming back.
But I came back from my lunch break and I hopped on the voice chat, the Discord, and Raul goes, "Did you hear?" And I was like, "What?" And he goes, "Sting is in AEW." And I was like, "I fucking told you this shit was gonna happen." I knew it because a couple weeks ago, or it might have been even a couple months ago, when WWE, because I was like, "Oh, I kind of want a new Sting shirt." Because I'd been watching a lot of old WCW clips. I was like, "Man, let me get a new Sting, like a Sting hoodie or something for the fall."
For sure.
And I went online and I was like, did WWE pull all of Sting's merchandise? And I was joking with Raul. I was like, bro, what are the chances that Sting shows up in like AEW or something?
Man,
and then now to see it happening, like, oh my God, like that's wild. I'm just excited that because growing up, I didn't know who Sting was when he was on TV. So now being able to watch Sting, with full consciousness of like knowing like, man, that's Sting, like the icon. Like I'm so excited.
What's it called? Thank you for the follow, Nolan.
Yes, thank you, Nolan. What's going on, man?
What's going on, Nolan? How you doing? Yeah. So I mean, all we can do is just wait and see what happens, man. Let's go ahead and keep waiting to see what happens in the next week, and we'll see what's up. I can't promise you I'll be tuning into Impact because I'm damn sure that I don't have access. I don't have access on my deal.
I think access is free. I think access is free. Like I just got my new TV because of Cyber Monday, and I think I've got it like included on my TV antenna. So I'm gonna be watching Impact this Tuesday, fellas. I'm gonna let y'all know what's good.
Sure.
I'm gonna let y'all know what's good.
I don't watch new TNA, but I'm gonna check it out this week.
New TNA, God damn it. But in the WWE realm, hey, what's up, y'all? Not much, Nolan. We're just here talking about wrestling, and hope you're having a good time out there, man. Hope you're doing good and you're staying safe.
Wait, before we move on though, like over under like 15% that we see Joker Sting make his way back into AEW. Over under 15% we get Joker Sting.
Stop. Okay.
Aces and eights. Aces and eights.
You're done. You shut up. Don't ever bring that up again. Don't ever bring that up again. We have more of a chance of seeing Willow in the WWE than seeing Joker Sting, bro.
Surfer Sting makes his way back.
Joker Sting. Oh my God, bro. Joker Sting. No.
When did this happen?
You don't remember this?
No.
Oh my God. It was like around
right
the time that like The Dark Knight came out.
Oh, man.
He was like really high off of like Heath Ledger's performance or whatever. Like,
yeah,
he did the face paint, but he had like a smile on it, and it was like red paint. And he was doing Heath Ledger's Joker mixed with Jack Nicholson's Joker as Sting, and it was really weird. Like it was almost like Jared Leto watched this. It was like, I'm gonna do that. It was so bad. It was so bad.
I'm gonna need Joker Sting, man.
Like,
Just one last time.
one last time. Like, I'm gonna need brother to stop burying himself. I just hope if he wins the title that Hulk Hogan comes out, wins it, and then and then Bret Hart comes out and goes, no, that ain't right,
Nah.
and then we come out and do it again, and everyone tries to lift him up, and then he gets injured, and then he has to like.
Yes, I'm just gonna save this. I'm just gonna save this picture real quick because this is a good meme.
That's a good meme. That's a good meme. That's a good meme.
All right.
I gotta send that to my homie.
Oh my God, man. Joker Sting is not something I wanted to remember. Yeah, man. Thank you. Just chilling at work. And of course, always stay safe. Hope you all are doing great and staying safe out there. Of course, man. Glad that we can keep company during your time at work.
Yes, sir.
So, it seems that the next challenger is set for Drew McIntyre at TLC. At TLC, Drew's going to be facing up against. We called it, Jabril. We called it. AJ Styles. Yes, sir. AJ.
Yes,
AJ
sir. I'm down. I'm ready.
I'm telling you, if this is leading up to a final run with the title for AJ, here's where my head starts spinning, bro.
Come on, I think we're on the same page. Yeah. Please.
If the rumor is true that Edge will win the Royal Rumble, and AJ is still champion for Mania, and we get Edge versus Styles, instant nut, bro. Instant nut. I'm telling you right now, bro. That's a match I've been wanting to see. And remember at the Rumble when he came in,
yep.
And he looked at AJ, bro. You know, we all knew that Edge versus Orton wasn't the plan. I'm telling you, we knew right off the bat. We were like, I don't think this is really what they were going for. Like, you know, they wrote it because, of course, the pandemic and AJ got injured. I have a feeling that AJ is going to beat McIntyre at TLC. And I think we are going to get Edge versus Styles at WrestleMania. Edge will probably win the Royal Rumble. What do you think, Jabril? Were you the one you were thinking? Were you around that same lane too?
Kinda. Only thing is, I don't know. Dang, this is tough. Because I want AJ to win just because if this is it for him, this is it for him. Like, and he's done with WWE. One, I'm hella excited to see where he goes elsewhere. Because, bro, if he goes to AEW or Impact,
yeah,
and we get, man, because I don't know if you saw Hornswoggle on freaking.
Oh my god! What did they call it? They called him.
They called him
Pee Wee Styles or something.
Yeah.
Stupid. Oh my god.
And you want me to be excited for Impact?
And that's valid. That's valid. That's valid.
You want me to be excited when they're doing stuff like that, dude?
It's valid. Yeah.
Yeah, 100% is valid, bro.
Yeah, facts. But Jesus Christ.
That's why I said if John Callis and Tony Khan are working on this,
then yeah, by all means, it's gonna go somewhere. But yeah, I'm for that. AJ versus Edge, man, a dream match. I'm down. Especially, I feel like they will give Edge another title before like he's done. Like I feel like that's one of the best things to do. I want to see Edge versus Seth Rollins really bad. That's the match I've been waiting for.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
What do you think that leaves Drew though? Like if he were to lose the title,
man, that's what scares me. You know, kind of having Drew just shift back down to the mid card. And, you know,
yeah,
especially after that fucking awesome match against Roman. That match was really good. I rewatched it like a couple days ago, and that match against Roman was really good. Yeah. Like that's gonna be like one of the sleeper matches for the year. That was great.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I really hope I don't know what happens the next week. You know, this Sunday we have NXT Takeover, War Game, of course. Let's go, but I don't know what happens next week. I have a feeling that AJ might take it, but I also have a feeling that, you know, we might just have Drew keep on going until WrestleMania, which is not a bad thing to me at all. I mean, you know, it's been really silent with a certain wrestler who Drew beat. You know, we haven't heard anything. We haven't heard any rustles in the winds about a certain Brock Lesnar coming back. We haven't heard anything about him. We haven't heard anything about Goldberg. I'm telling you, man. Yeah. So,
AJ Styles, the gay community. I don't know, man. I don't know, man.
But we'll see what's up, man. I have a feeling that if Styles doesn't win it at TLC, then there's going to be probably another match, and he probably wins it at the Rumble more than anything.
Yeah,
he probably wins it at the Rumble.
Man, this is what I'll say. If AJ wins over Drew, I don't know what they're doing with Drew, because they're like, at that point, we're risking burying the guy.
Yeah,
because he lost clean to Randy at Hell in a Cell. He lost clean. Like, there was and that's what pissed me off the most. Like, I don't understand what the point of having Randy even hold the belt for a second, other than to like maybe give intrigue to a Fiend versus Randy storyline somewhere down the road. But you could have done that even without him having the belt, and I would have still been interested in it. That's something that, just to suck AEW's dick even more. Like, they do that really well, where they build up these feuds that aren't for belts, but the tension and the heat is still there for the feud, and you're like, damn, I want to see like my guy win, but I and he lost to Roman, at the last pay-per-view. He lost to Randy clean, lost the belt. He just now got the belt back. So if he loses to AJ and he loses clean again, I don't know what we're doing with Drew, man. At this point, send brother back to NXT or something. I don't know.
I don't know, man. But we also have the Fiend versus the Fiend versus Randy Orton. Fiend with Alexa. This is going to be interesting because what we saw on Raw, Raw, what's it called? Randy kind of took Alexa and he kind of was like, "I'll give it," and then boom, gives it back to the Fiend. I'm really liking Fiend and Alexa, but I think that this is going to be interesting for sure.
So
I think Orton's losing.
Is Randy going to burn Alexa alive? Is that the next step?
Oh my God, dude. Look at that Fiend, bro. Look at it.
Me and Michelle, we were at Target. She was staying at my place a couple of weeks ago, and we walked in, and that was sitting there. A little kid was looking at it. It was like, "Mom, is that the Fiend figure?" Yeah, it is. Last one too, brother. I don't know what you're talking about.
Bro. Last one too. Oh man,
I love the Fiend. That's my favorite wrestler. Too bad.
Mine too.
That's too damn bad.
That's too damn bad.
All right, man. Yeah, I think that this is gonna be interesting because what's it called? We're barely starting with this story, and it's really gonna be interesting to see where it goes. But I think that Fiend wins this time around, and we'll see where else it goes, man.
I'm more intrigued by Alexa right now than I am.
Yeah, same here.
I really like what they're doing with Alexa. It's really good, man. Like, this is really good. I'm just intrigued as far as the women's division goes because, I don't know if Ronda is ever going to come back. I know that a lot of people have speculated that maybe at the Royal Rumble this upcoming year, look at Raul's face, at the Royal Rumble this upcoming year, Ronda comes back and she wins. I don't know. I still think Alexa's the one to take the belt off of Asuka because this Asuka reign isn't doing anything for me. Unfortunately, I love Asuka, but nothing is going on right now. But also Becky's coming back, and when Becky comes back, they want to put that belt on her as soon as they fucking can. As soon as they can, they're going to put that belt on Becky. So I don't know what's going to happen. I think
this is what I don't want to happen.
Yeah.
So one of our other ones that we have confirmed is Nia Jackson's Shayna Baszler versus Asuka and Lana for the titles. Look, guys, it's gonna happen. Prepare yourself. Asuka and Lana are gonna win it. They're gonna win it. What's it called? It's gonna happen. I'm telling you, it's gonna happen. I know. I feel this one.
I know.
What I do not want to happen is that they win and then they pull the plug on a monster heel run for Lana. And they have her turn on Asuka, and Lana wins the title from Asuka. That is my worst case freaking scenario. And that come on, man, you just can't.
No, stop giving Vince ideas,
dude. That is my worst case scenario, and I have a feeling that it's gonna happen, but I do not believe Ronda will come back. I don't think I think Ronda's done as far as we're concerned.
I mean, I feel like if they offer enough of a check, she'll come back.
Yeah.
Who the hell won last year's Royal Rumble for the women?
Becky.
It was Charlotte. Oh wait.
Charlotte. Yeah.
I thought Becky won.
No. Charlotte won because she went and challenged Rhea.
That was a fast reign, bro. I forgot she was NXT champion.
Are you sure?
Mhm.
Yes, sir.
Oh shit, that's
No,
right. That is right. Becky was 2 years ago. Becky was 2
Will
years
and I
ago.
watched we were at the damn event.
I was supposed to be there, but I got fucked up, and I went to the SmackDown before that, and it was awful. I'll still always thought like that. It was so bad.
Sure, just moving to freaking Houston for that, bro.
I got to see the Fiend versus Daniel Bryan in a dark match. It was pretty good. It's pretty good. Man, it's a pretty good dark match. It's better than the one that they did at the Rumble. I'll tell you that.
Oh, the belt match.
Yeah, it was better than the one that they did at the Rumble.
Yeah, it was still a pretty good match though. But yeah, dude, this is interesting, and of course we also have Roman Reigns versus Kevin Owens in a what's it called, a TLC match. And this is where I go into freaking SmackDown territory. Jeez. What happened, bro? So what's it called? Roman put the beat down on Jay and on Kevin, but something really interesting happened before this. So of course, what's it called? Kevin challenged him and told him to accept it and everything, and he accepts it, but they want to kind of go at it already. And Roman says, something around like, I'm a gentleman. There's a lady in here. I can't do it. I'm a gentleman. Because he's looking at Kayla Braxton.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. She was in the ring.
As he should.
Kevin Owens looks at Roman. He goes, "You're a bitch." So then freaking, what's it called? Paul Heyman on Talking Smack is like, "Hey, I want to apologize on behalf of Kevin Owens. That was terrible. Kevin was raised by a terrible mother who did not show him how to treat women. It was misogynistic. It was terrible." And it's like the tribal chief Roman Reigns would never do that. What's it called? My favorite part is that Kayla tells Paul, "Thank you for advocating on my behalf." And he goes, "I'm no longer an advocate for anybody. I'm just." What's it called? Special counsel. Oh man, I'm excited for this. Sasha Banks versus Carmella looks fine to me. But Jabril, what's your thoughts on Roman and Kevin Owens going at it in TLC?
But I'm hyped for that. But before that, because I wanted to talk about Big E last. I don't know if we want to talk about Big E first or
go for it.
All right.
You brought the talk back.
Yeah, man. Woo, homie is back. We just need that 5 count. And I kind of missed the old music.
Yeah. Jabril keeps pausing for us.
The old theme.
Yeah, man. It's MJF.
Man, I don't know what it is, bro.
MJF doesn't want you to.
Ever since I mentioned him, bro, he was pissed. Hold on,
He woke up his Burberry scarf and he's like, "Oh, motherfucker, I don't want to hear this shit.
I want to hear this shit, bro."
Let me try to figure something out real quick.
No.
Yeah, you're good.
While you do that, I'll do a couple of thoughts. Not on the Big E thing because I didn't get the chance to watch that, but also I am intrigued by what is going on with Big E. I know like a couple of people at my job talked about maybe Big E wins the Rumble, but I'm just trying to think of I'm just trying to think long term though, because I do think Roman will have the belt until Mania, and I think that he's gonna have it after Mania as well.
Yeah.
So I don't know, because you know, obviously everyone's thinking it. We're gonna get The Rock versus Roman at some point. We're going to get The Rock versus Roman. I feel like they wouldn't be pushing this tribal chief storyline as heavily if we didn't have Rock versus Roman, which scares me for the men's Royal Rumble this year. It really scares me for the men's Royal Rumble this year.
If The Rock wins the Rumble.
Yeah. That's what I'm worried about. Or I'm also worried about like if one of the Usos wins the Royal Rumble and they're like, "Nah, we've already tried, so we gonna give it to the big Us." And then The Rock comes out and they go, "It's Hobbs! It's Hobbs! It's Hobbs!
It's Hobbs!
It's Hobbs! He pulls up like in a Jeep, the same car that he drives in the Fast and Furious movie. What is Hobbs doing in the impact zone? I don't know, man. We'll see. But just in case it was
Stacy, just in case I missed the Dynamite review, I'm glad Sting came back. Just wish he hadn't arrived as Heath Ledger's Joker Sting in the nurse outfit.
Yes, Stacy. Yes, Stacy. We want it. We want Joker Sting. It's what the people want. The people are clamoring for Joker Sting.
Stacy, you missed it because it was at the beginning of the show. But
we did talk about it.
Yeah. In the first 30 minutes of the show, you can go listen to the podcast version when it goes up after this episode, and you can listen to it. But dude, Joker Sting, just stop. Let's try to make it happen again, bro.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm looking forward to seeing Roman versus Kevin Owens. You know, I've been saying this as we've been watching the past couple of pay-per-views. Roman is really, really getting better in ring. I don't know if it's maybe just because like I'm actually really enjoying his character these days, but dude is really stepping up in the ring. So I'm glad to see that. I'm looking forward to the Royal Rumble, and everything that's going to come out because Kevin's not winning this belt off of Roman. They're not a chance. So we'll see, man. We'll see.
Yeah.
I think.
Oh, man, I feel like if the thing is, that's the thing, bro. We start getting into these last weeks of 2020, and we start asking that question: Who's winning the Rumble? Who's winning the Rumble? And it's such a hard question to ask because, like, by now, we would have a set, thing like that. We would be thinking right now, be like, okay, yeah, it's looking like Jay might win the Rumble. But no, like right now, nobody is looking like they're pushing to win the Rumble. If Big E wins the Rumble, I'll tell you right now, I'm freaking hyped for that. I'm down for that. If Big E wins the Rumble, I really hope he goes for
unexpected, and I'll be just ready for
super unexpected. But you have a lot of possibilities, dude. Like, I don't know. What were you gonna say about Biggie before you got interrupted by the internet?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Hopefully it doesn't do it right now. MJF listening, but try to make it quick.
Damn, MJF is really real. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Bro, I'm trying to get off the
internet. MJF. It's the moment he says MJF. It happens each time.
Bro. You MJF.
Oh my god, man.
Let's see if we can get Big E thoughts out there.
Lurking in modern, I agree, Timber, 100%.
You want to try again now?
I'm gonna try one more again. Sweating over here. Okay. Oh wait, hold on. What Stacey say?
I wrote with his Orange Cassidy ripoff of wrestling with his pants and pockets. Oh, and that Superman punch.
This is Michael Cole on commentary. Superman punch.
Jabril, they hate you today, man. The internet hates you.
Yeah, they is kicking my ass right now. I was gonna go downstairs, but I'm like super comfortable here. But I guess we'll see what happens. But
it's all good.
Let's try this one more again. No longer part of the New Day. So I was waiting for them to get like new attire and everything and new music. So I'm glad they're finally doing it to kind of separate him from the New Day some way. I know he still has the same attire, but yeah, I'm hoping for a push. That's all I have to say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is kind of what I think. I think, Raul and I were talking about this a little bit while you stepped away for a sec, but we're going to get Roman and Dwayne. I feel it in my bones that Mania, that is going to be the main event. I just feel it in my bones. Whether there's live crowds or not, we are going to get Roman versus Dwayne. But
Burke?
What if Big E wins the Rumble this year, but they do another another shakedown, but Big E's on Raw? So we get Big E versus McIntyre for the WWE Championship. And that's when I'm intrigued. And we get Big E going over Drew. I think that's what I want to see happen.
I actually would. My bad. I would love that, honestly, because the match that I want to follow that is I want Big E versus Keith Lee. I want Big E versus Keith Lee.
This motherfucker spitting.
This motherfucker spitting.
I need that match, bro. I need that, man. Two former NXT champions, too. Oh, yeah.
Especially because remember whenever they were having that thing where Keith Lee and Drew were like, we're buds. If they push that again and it's like Drew and Keith Lee have like a big bond before Mania and Big E comes in and we get heel Big E again.
Bro,
heel Big E. And he went, bro. This motherfucker's spitting, bro.
It's been years since we had heel Keith Lee. I mean, yeah, bro. Let's go heel. Oh, man.
Vince, take these ideas.
Come on, Vince.
Please.
MJF listening, but why ain't you? Come on,
yeah,
now.
MJF listening, but why aren't you, Vince? What's going on, brother?
Oh, God damn it, dude. Oh, man. But I'm excited. I think this match is going to be brutal. And I'm excited for what's going to come out of Kevin Owens versus Roman. Something's been on my mind as of late that I was like, God, when is he going to come back? Yo, when's Karrion coming back? When's Karrion going to return?
No idea, brother.
To NXT, man. When, you know what? We haven't done this in a while. Ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, snap.
For the greatest segment in what's it called? In our wonderful show here.
Y'all know what time it is.
Y'all know what time it is. Welcome, everybody, to the Scarlett Bordeaux Hour.
Oh, yeah.
That's right. What's it called? Scarlett Bordeaux, we miss you so much. We miss what you do for us here at High Flyer Raider. That is entertaining us with your incredible mic skills and presence in the ring. We miss you a lot.
Presence out of the ring.
Presence out of the ring. Scarlett, not only are you a beautiful woman, but you are also a very, very, very talented pro wrestler. And damn, what's it called? She was Harley with Shotzi? Oh, that's cool. That's really cool, man.
Perspective.
You probably see me liking that picture. It should be on there. It should say Brill Monger like this, but that's not here or there.
You're there. What?
Respectfully.
Scarlett, we miss you so much. We miss Karrion just as much as we miss you too.
I don't know about that one, Chief.
Which one?
I don't know if we miss him more.
No, I'm missing this for sure, bro. But I'm excited for the day that they finally come back. As always, you can find Scarlett Bordeaux at Real Scarlett Bordeaux on Instagram. It's a
we'd love to have you.
As always, Scarlett, if you would like to be interviewed by us, please hit us up at the Nerdcore Pod
or just hang out
at gmail.com. We would love to talk to you. Not only we are a fan of your beauty, but we are also a fan of your in-ring work, and also you managing possibly one of the next biggest wrestlers in pro wrestling. So
100%. NXT has not been the same without you. And Karrion.
Going on. I don't know if Scarlett's in Miami, bro, but I know that she should be on the show to be interviewed by us. As long as you can get a live band playing Keith Lee's theme for Mania, whichever theme it is by then. Fuck yeah, man.
As long as it's not like Cody coming out at Revolution. That shit was fucking trash, dog. That shit was trash.
Yeah,
the crowd was booing them. The crowd was booing Cody going into that match against, MJF, who's fucking with Jabril's internet right now.
Yeah.
Kimber wants to know when you're going to get hired by Old Spice, bro.
Listen, they've been calling for years, bro. They've been calling for years.
Yeah.
Jabril said, unless y'all got some new spice, I ain't going to be there.
Yeah, I ain't doing an Old Spice. Come on now.
Come on, man. You look at that beautiful hair. That hair isn't touched by Old Spice.
Oh, hell no. Mm-mm.
I can't wait to watch NXT TakeOver War Games this weekend, tomorrow. So we'll have that to talk about next week, along with what happened with Kenny at Impact and if Mark Calloway made it to the Impact Zone. But we'll see what's up. Anything else you guys want to bring up before we leave? Excuse me.
I did want to talk a little bit about who do y'all think? I feel like we should all put like our final predictions on who we think is winning both the men's and the women's Royal Rumble.
Bruh, it's hard right now, bro. It's really hard for me to tell that. Say that.
I don't
Okay.
know. Jabril?
We ain't about that. We ain't about spice. We about seasoning.
Yes, sir. We about that seasoning, baby.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Sorry.
New season.
Yep.
New seasoning.
I'm gonna say.
I'll say mine if you want me to go first. I'll say mine
For
if you
the
want me to go first.
yeah.
Okay. I do think Big E will win the men's Royal Rumble, and I really hope it's to go against Drew, and then now, like Jabril said, where we get Big E versus Keith Lee after that, because Keith Lee's like, I gotta avenge my friend. That'd be really dope. That'd be really fucking dope. And the women's Royal Rumble, I think we get I think we're getting Alexa Bliss. I think Alexa Bliss is gonna win the women's Royal Rumble.
I can agree with Alexa.
I agree. Yeah,
I think she's going to come out last after, because I think we're gonna get Randy versus the Fiend at the Royal Rumble for something. I think whatever they're doing with that storyline is going to set up something bigger, which I'm excited for and a little apprehensive because we've seen the Fiend booking has not been the best. But I'm looking forward to what they can do with Alexa, and I think she comes out as number 30. I think it'd be really dope if they did one of those where it's like they play Becky's music, but Alexa's the one who comes out, and she comes out and like has like Becky's like signature leather jacket or something that she wears, and it's like all like torn to pieces or something, and it sets up something where like at Mania Becky comes back, and now we have Becky versus Alexa. I don't know. I think we're gonna get something like that. But Big E and Alexa Bliss, I think those are my two. Ew.
The men's, it's a returning Duke the Dumpster Drazi. And for the women's Rumble, the former 24/7 champion, the
Gobbledygooker.
I love Stacy so much, bro. I love Stacy so much.
I don't ever want to know who Stacy is, bro. I just want him to keep up.
I hope it's like my mom. Just like talking shit on the internet.
I have a feeling that it will probably be for the women's for sure. I have a feeling it's gonna be Alexa. It's gonna be Alexa. It's called your girlfriend, or is it your mom?
It's them kids.
First, yeah. What's up, babe? Get lost. I'm trying to record.
Ask her who she thinks is winning the Royal Rumble. Ask her who she thinks.
Wait, come here.
I think Elaine is winning the Royal Rumble.
Who do you think is winning the Royal Rumble?
The Undertaker. What?
They're just retired.
What? I'm gonna
That's a good one, babe.
You know what? I have plans to shoot with you guys because you guys needed some pictures for your stuff. I'm gonna have to take that one back.
No, hold on, bro. This is good stuff. I thought that was a good one.
What's
That's a good answer, babe. If he,
oh my God, there we go.
for the Royal Rumble.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Is that even the same thing? Like,
Yes, babe.
oh Lord.
I love you.
All right, man. I think that Alexa will win the women's Rumble, and I believe that I'm gonna go off on one right here, man. I'm really gonna go off on
Okay.
I'm gonna go off on I think Jey Uso wins the Royal Rumble.
Okay.
Jey Uso wins the Royal Rumble, and with the help of Jimmy and The Rock on his corner, I think he'll face Roman and probably take that title at Mania. I don't know, man. I'm going on a limb here.
All right. I like it.
MJF.
Oh my God, Samoa Joey.
Samoa Joe.
Samoa Joe wins the Royal Rumble for Sacrifice.
Bro.
Oh my God.
Been a great show.
Yeah. Who do you think, Jabril?
Mustafa Ali.
Mustafa, yeah. All right, come on. Surely Dean Ambrose has a chance at the Rumble. Yeah,
Crazy.
crazy stuff, man. Mustafa, dude, if Mustafa wins, if
Yeah.
Ali wins, bro, now that, my friend, is pulling one under me. That
sure.
it's like Drew winning the Rumble last
Yeah,
year.
agreed.
He needs it if they do it because this
exactly
faction
why.
is going
Garbage.
under. It's going. They got shovels in their hands, brother. They are burying themselves. This is not going good.
Yeah, I don't know what they're gonna.
It's awful,
do
bro.
now.
Yeah, Slapjack, Flim Flam, and Sheeble Shobble. I don't know who the fuck. It's bad. Gobbledygooker from
Gobbledygooker.
don't know.
Oh man, dude. Either way, it's been a fun episode of High Flyer Radio with Ayden. We'll see you guys next week when we come and talk about more stuff happening in the pro wrestling world. But next week we'll have our discussion on NXT Takeover War Games and what happened there. We'll also see what happened when Kenny Omega showed up at the Impact Zone, and we'll see what else goes on as we look at the world of pro wrestling next week. But as always, where can they find you, Ayden?
They can find me hunting down MJF to avenge Jabril's internet connection at Ayden Kossick everywhere. AIDENKOSSICK.
All right, Jabril, where can they find you though?
They can find me being terrorized by MJF.
Makes sense.
This man freaking froze, bro.
It's over.
Over. I got you, bro. Brillmonger on Instagram and on what's it called? Instagram and Twitter. So
And Kill Brill on Twitch.
Kill Brill on Twitch. Yeah, twitch.tv.
Aiden, you're gonna have to do the outro if you can, please.
I don't know what the outro is. This is only my second time, baby. And
as always, you can find me at the Nerdy Chicano on both Instagram and Twitter, twitch.tv/the Nerdy Chicano, and RaulMendoza.com for your photo and video needs. As always, we hope everybody has a great day today, and everybody, has had a wonderful time with us. You'll catch me live later on in the day for the Nerdcore live show. But without further ado, it's been a lot of fun here. And love you guys. See you all soon. Yeah, see you soon, Timber. Without further ado, it's been High Fly Radio. Don't forget, guys. Don't tap out.
Tap in. Oh, fuck. God damn it. I almost had it.
Let's do it again. Don't tap out.
Tune in.